Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how I learned the basic characters of Japanese, Hiragana and Katakana. And so let's get started. It took me a while to learn Hiragana. It took me like more than a month, more than a couple of months, because I had school and work, so I didn't have time study and practice. But katakana, it took me only like a week and a half or 2 weeks just to learn it, and it was pretty easy for me. And after that I went back and studied a little bit hiragana, but it came to me quickly because I studied just a little bit of hiragana during my busy time. I'm going to show you what are the things that I use to study hiragana and katakana. Well, I'm a person that learns quickly and efficiently through writing and seeing it. I'm a visual person and I have to do it. And so like hiragana represents every sound in Japanese language. Okay, and so how I started my hiragana is like I had to get a notebook. Of course, writing them down every time is gonna be tedious. It's gonna be like dull, but it helped me. But in order to know what is hiragana and katakana, you have to download a chart of like this. Like this is the hiragana part. Chart of the hiraganas, all the hiragana characters, and then katakana's characters. And you can print them off from any website, but I printed off from this website called textfugu.com, and which is pretty good. And so I printed that off, and I would start by writing them down. But in order to write them down first, you gotta know the stroke order. Stroke order is very important for hiragana and katakana and so forth for the kanji when you learn kanji, which is gonna be a little bit complex. And so you write them down. Starting from A, I, E, O, U. And when I write them down at the same time, I pronounce them. And pronunciation is also important. So I will write them down in my notebook. A, write them down. I, write them down. And then U, write them down. E, write them down. And O, write them down. And of course, I think I got a little bit messed up here, but stroke order is very important. So, and also you can practice on practice sheet that you can find on the internet. Like so. There's hiraganas. This is the katakana ones, and there's the hiraganas. So you can practice on those, but I never use this. I don't know. I just like writing better on here, over and over, and say them. And also one more thing that I used how I learned is by writing on my mirror with a mirror marker. Oh no, I mean a board marker. So I'll show you. See how we'll write. Kiku, ke, ko. And I will write them until I get them or I'm familiar with it. And that same goes with katakana. I will print up the sheet and look at them and then write them in my notebook also. Write them over and over and over again until I get them and pronounce them so I can get them right. And of course you can use your practice sheet, and of course I will also write it on my mirror or my board. And katakana is used for words that derive from English foreign words. Katakana is same pronunciation as the hiragana, but it's written differently. The characters are written differently. Can be learned in just a few weeks, but kanji is gonna be difficult, but it's not impossible. You can do it if only you set your mind to it. And another tool that will help you to learn hiragana and katakana is download apps from your smartphone. I recommend is Taikim's Guide to Learning Japanese. and it has the characters for katakana and hiragana, and it also shows you how to write them in the correct stroke order. And that and also it will show you some information, more information on how hiragana is used and how katakana is used, and it also has how kanji is used. But I'll also make more video a video about kanji. I will put a link where I got the practice sheet and a link for the sheet charts for the hiragana and katakana. I'll link that in the description box. And I'm also gonna put the names of the apps that I used in the description box. Learning hiragana and katakana is not that difficult. I mean, only if you like study 1 hour a day, you probably get it in just a few weeks or a few days. But I hope y'all learn something from me, or you can comment below how you learn hiragana and katakana. So that's about it today, and I hope you learned something, because just learn. I mean, it's gonna be worth it when you learn hiragana and katakana. It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be a little bit not rough on your journey on learning Japanese. But yeah, that's it. And I hope you subscribe, comment, like this video. You can share it if you want. But I'll see you next time.